lane there, the section that was never open that curves around in front of the old Soul Infusion down to 107, where the UPS trucks park now. In 2018, UPS requested the town close this, and the board denied it because there was opposition from the residents, for one thing. And then the other reason was it also went up to Walter Ash. They wanted two sections closed. And there was questions about what UPS would do with the property. So now the owners of the Soul Infusion parcel have the manufactured homes along to behind it and to the so they're making the request now. And is it due? When I spoke with them, it was due to the 107 expansion cutting into the front of their lot. And Melissa asked to see the plans for 107. So yeah, if we could share those two together. On the so where I've got the arrow, it shows that person.
75? Is that 75?
So they own kind of the whole area, everywhere it says Kincaid around it. This is in,
Which is Pathfinder Lane?
it's the road that it shows that looks like an L going to 107. They're wanting to close the road permanently.
So they want.
Yeah.
This is UPS over here. So if by closing it, UPS would automatically absorb that land.
It's split down the center.
If
If it's split currently, if it's running the property line, sometimes they don't run, maybe it's just on one property. So wherever it resides.
Yeah, looks like, yeah.
So right now, I know these people, okay, you can see this better on the screen, where the red tape is, shows. Right now, we're still right behind it. Yeah.
Right here with the
Okay.
white.
right there.
Right now, people have access from 107, Pathfinder, Holly Manor Court. They own the property behind it where Cornice Lane is.
These properties. Yes, on that, I think it's this property. I think it's this one over here, right?
So they own,
These,
yeah, so they own that one to the left of it,
this one,
and then that whole,
yeah.
all the way back in the corner.
That's what
Yeah, all the way back in.
So we're not limiting their access.
As long as they own it.
Well, we'll understand this is even study your access.
I think they're
Right. It's an old platted road.
this way. Yes, and in fact, they blocked the access
Oh, so it's-
from Pathfinder to keep people from going through the parking lot in front of the old Soul Infusion because they were kind of making a road.
Is it so?
Who was making the road, the residents or the
That's all.
people driving in general?
Okay, so this is where they go, in front here, cutting across.
Yeah, there would be somewhere.
So just close to this, just this out. That's the only part they want to close.
Yeah.
What? Yes, my question is why did it come back to us or did just the board want us to be aware of it? Or is that a new process?
It's a new process.
Okay, it's a new process. Okay,
So this board just still needs to make a recommendation to the town board on what to
Okay.
do with this.
okay.
Well, UPS would benefit from this too, wouldn't they? Because they would gain some property, some parking area.
Yes, and you can see they're parking in it now.
Well, yeah, they're bumping up a little bit, yeah. But they're gonna lose some road frontage, right, with the 107. So by gaining a little bit too, you know, from that.
Questions?
So it talks about the property owner in the back. Going through the property.
Are they cutting through Holly Minor Court? That little path there, is that what they're doing, cutting through there? Get back to the,
Yes.
How will the road be closed?
Where the red is. Well,
I mean, like, what are they gonna do to close it? Put signs up?
Yeah, they can do whatever they want to in it, now that the road doesn't have right. It's not private property, so they can do, now you can't technically close because it's a public road with a right of way. Now people are parking in it and using it, and nobody knows it's a road.
Right.
There's nothing, it's kind of one of those things. That I think it's come to attention, I'm guessing, it's come to attention from reading that of people owning it, that this road was not closed, and like they're trying to close it now. So then in the trustees and the way they can move forward in the future, I'm guessing they can sell it without this right.
So this is in general business, right?
Yes.
Or
The
part of
ones
it's in.
High density.
Okay. Part of it's in high density. So for this property that is zoned, like further, I think the front part of it is general business, right?
Yeah, the ones on
Back.
107, correct.
So. You'd be removing some potential roadways or right of ways through that? I mean, how would that impact future owners of the property?
Holly Manor Court would have a harder time getting the path.
They would have to go up and around, which is probably the desired. People live on here. Maybe that would be beneficial if we want to concentrate where people are accessing 107.
Yes.
Is there a light on Walter Ash?
There, yes.
It gets realigned with Cove Creek.
Oh, that's okay.
Different. Let's eat some chicken.
What are the drawbacks to close?
Just that the parcel would access less roads.
Would that make it less valuable potentially?
In my opinion, I don't think it makes it less valuable. I don't think it does because, yes, you have more land area because right now that right of way is there.
There's an entitlement there now.
Yes,
that-
there's not.
That's not really well defined.
Right. It's very vague and very, so the Kincaid folks are trying to eliminate the vagueness of it for their future use and well-being as property owners.
Would having less access make it harder to develop? Future?
Would be one.
Okay.
Yeah. They still have access for them.
Hmm.
But if you want to the property or think on the property.
So you said MRA was denied before, because it was more expensive?
They're the residents around it opposed it.
Because now they have, if it's approved, they have to drive further.
That was part of it, and part of it was just how they felt about UPS expanding.
Guessing they'll oppose it again.
Sure, we haven't had any calls so far.
When this goes to the town board, is this a public hearing? Yes. So we will hear from them then.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Motion to approve closure. Second. All in favor?
Let them fight it out at a later time.
At the game.
It's awesome. That it on our agenda, other than I guess some personal news on my part, when's our next board meeting?
May the 18th.
So I can still be, May 18 will be my last board meeting. My family's moving away from Sylva, so I won't be living here anymore. We're in June 18th. We're gonna move to Asheville. My wife has been appointed to another church over in Asheville. So we'll be leaving Sylva. We're sad and happy all at the same time because it's a great place to be. And it's been a pleasure working with the board. So I'll still be here for the 18th meeting. We can do the other stuff I didn't know. So, but other than that, I don't have anything else. Anybody else have any questions?
I don't know that we're sad and happy.
Sure. Anyway, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for everybody for being here. Exciting meetings.
Thank you, Larry.
Appreciate it. Yes, you do.
You can work.